What it is, YouTube, it's your boy Danny G, and we're back here again on another episode of the Challenge Circle's Burning Question. Today we just want to go ahead and introduce you to my man Kofii in the building right now. So what's up to people?
Yo, what's good? What's going on?
Yes, sir. We're glad to have him here. Really quick, let me just get into the sponsors. So today's sponsors, we have two sponsors for this video. We have White Flag Records, an up and coming record company on the way developing right now with some great content, great music, and everything as far as merch, is developing in this moment. So I'll leave a link to their bio. Go ahead and check them out. And then also I want to shout out CNM Boutique. That's a boutique that specializes in men's clothes and women's clothes as well. I'll leave a link in the bio. Go ahead and check those two people out. But yeah, man, without further ado, we're here to get into the video, man. We have Mr. Daniel here, aka Kofii, the man himself, owner of White Flag Records. It's crazy, right? How it all works together, you feel me? It comes together perfectly. But yeah, another episode of Burning Question. We got the blazing chicken. You know how we do. Hot chicken. And you see the heat on that? You see that? You ready? Alright, you better be ready, but
I'm telling you, I can handle that.
You can handle it? Oh, snap. Okay. Hey, usually we never have guests that are so, confident like this. Usually people are sweating like I am right now, as you can tell. But yeah, we're about to get into it. So man, we're glad to have you here on this episode of Burning Questions. We just want to ask you a couple questions about, music, because he has actually a single dropping on the 25th called War. So tell us a little bit about War, man, before we get into it.
Sir, so War basically is about today. Basically about the attacks to the media,
right,
and what's going on today in society. So War is basically about getting the children of God to get ready, to put their boots on, to put their helmets on, go ahead and grab their sword and get ready for war.
Let's get it. Hey, and do you have some people on there? Who you got on there?
I'm not.
Oh, you're not. Oh,
I'm not. Y'all gonna have to find out, man. Y'all
yeah,
have to find out.
Go ahead. The pre-save link is in the description as well. So on the 25th of March, War is gonna drop on every platform. Make sure y'all check it out. It's gonna be amazing. So yeah, let's get into the question, man. First question for you. I know as you, me, Jude, and Daniel. It's four of us on the label right now, right? Growing and developing. Out of all four of us, who you think has the weakest bars? Out of us. Who you think
man?
If you since you're working on your project right now, right? One person you have to choose not to make a song because their bar was totally trash. Who would it be? Or you gotta eat one of these wings. You gotta answer or eat a wing.
Look, man. I don't think anybody has a weakest bar. If anybody got a weak bar, it's me. Like in the last song on War, actually.
What?
On War.
No, that's not true. That's not true. I don't think you had the weakest bar. I think everybody brought in something different to the table, different flow, different cadences and stuff like that. But I don't think you had the weakest bar. But you still gotta eat this chicken because you ain't answered the question, bro. Yeah, he's gonna get the first bite, so go ahead, pick one.
Man. And
it's really hot. But he's African, so we're good with that stuff. We can handle the heat. Not like some Haitians I know. Yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, let me know how it is, man. Let me know if it's, hot enough or not.
Right in your first EP that came out with, right? Kingdom Citizen, right?
Right.
Was that like the first time you put together like a project, an EP, and how was the experience?
Yeah, that was the first time I actually I would say in my life that I've actually completed something at all. So the process and everything was kind of hard because I've been writing those most of the songs and everything for probably a year, little over a year. And then the recording process, I kind of felt it was done right, but then taken away. Once you get the finalized version of everything, you be like, oh dang, I should have did this perfectly, or I should have done this way. But that's the whole experience is awesome. So yeah, I think it took a good amount of time, but it opened my eyes onto my next project and what I want to work with and stuff like that too. So yeah, it was an experience, and I'm pretty sure that's what you want along with writing your stuff like that too.
For me it was a completely like eye-opening experiences. I've never like put together a project like this.
Right.
Usually when I write something, it's probably like maybe a verse or something like that.
Right.
It took me a while to just sit there and think about what the topic is and what the theme is and what I want to write about.
Right.
So it took me a while. And writer's block was,
yeah.
Oh man,
you get those.
Block.
And yeah, you get those. Like they come and then you're like stuck. You could be like stuck on the song for like months. And I understand people like Andy and all those guys. Like sometimes it does take a while for you to, figure something else to do or so. Okay, so like right now, who would you say is like who influences you like musically?
Musically.
Yeah.
Well, first of all, when I was young, favorite artist was Michael Jackson.
Oh, okay.
Favorite artist was Michael Jackson.
Yeah.
I remember I was like 5 years old in the living room, putting together some of his dances in front of my relatives, my parents.
Right.
And as I got older, there wasn't really anybody that I looked up to until when I first came to Jesus, when I first came to Christ.
Right.
And the first artist that Daniel showed me was Lecrae.
Right.
Lecrae. The very first album he showed me was Rebel. The very first song he showed me was Don't Waste Your Life.
Okay.
And from then on, I just kept listening to him. I think that was my very first album that I listened to. And then from then on, it was just Lecrae all the way.
Right. So right now, Lecrae is like your number one?
Yep. 100%.
Over Andy, over KB, or like if you had to all three of those, well, like out of all of those guys, if you had to like pick one overall, it'll be Lecrae for you.
If I had to pick one overall, it'd definitely be Lecrae. But Andy is definitely right up there with him. I like Andy's creativity and the diversity that he brings onto his music, his tracks. Yeah, I like that. But Lecrae definitely overall.
Okay. I mean, for me, like, if like Lecrae is good. Like he has like different cadence, different flows and stuff like that, different dynamic and stuff. But if I had to choose out of everybody, I would probably say KB.
Alright.
Yeah, cause like he's different and he's like distinguished, but it's like, but you can't just pick one person because I feel like everybody does bring a different dynamic, like to the Christian rap genre and so like that. So
just like you asked me, who
influenced me?
You,
I would say like growing up, I listened to like when it came to like music, I listened to like more singing than rap. So I was a big Chris Brown fan. I used to want to run it. You know what I'm saying? I used to sing to the girls on the phone. Yeah, I was a Mac Daddy. Yeah, I used to sing to the girls on the phone. And then also like I started like gravitating towards rap when I started hearing people like what's his name? What's that guy's name, man? He was like Dipset. What was
it?
Not Cameron. Joel Santana. Yeah, so I started listening to him. I'm like, okay, I could do this. And then a cousin of mine used to rap, so he would like rap with me and stuff like that. So I'm like, oh, okay. Like he started teaching me how to, rap and stuff. So I started getting, familiar with like writing little lines here and there. And yeah, from there, like it just came naturally. But I think like the thing is like rap is like it's a gift. And you get better at it over time because it's something that God puts in you and that you're growing and, continually like elevating. So, but yeah, you can go ahead and have another chicken, man, because I can't eat all this by myself. And I'm about to have one too myself. So.
Man, you about to see me sweat. I'm telling y'all, it's blazing from Buffalo Wild Wings. Really, it's not that hot. All right.
I heard that they have like another hot one. Like hotter than this.
Hotter than this?
Yeah. They have another chicken, like another sauce that's hotter than the blazer sauce. I want to try that one day. So, after this project drops, do you have like an actual date for it to drop yet? Like, do you have an anticipated time or time frame that you wanted to drop by?
So far, we haven't really come up with a date yet.
Okay.
Because there's still some things that we have to do with it, the edits and everything like that.
Right.
But I'm hoping to shoot for early April.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hopefully we could drop it by then. But yeah, we need to run through a couple things, make sure the sound and everything is right on.
Right. Yeah. So do you have like any videos, and like which song would you like pick on the project, like to do a video to? Like which song? Like you have like 6 songs, 7 songs. It's an EP, right? So it's not a full album. So like which song would you pick to do a video to, like out of all this stuff you've written?
So far I had to bring it down to about 5 songs. It would have been 6, but there's one song in there. There's one song in there that I felt was too soon. Right. But y'all just look out for that. I might drop it as a single or something.
Right.
But the 2 songs that I'm probably gonna make a video on is War, because that has to get a video.
Yes, it does.
And there's a song on there called Paradox.
Yes, that too. I'm sorry guys, like I've heard, majority of the project. So Paradox, I love Paradox. Like the whole shift and everything. You understand? So that definitely deserves a video. And War deserves a video too. So we definitely gotta put that together and make that happen.
Yeah. And Paradox, I'm not gonna lie, was one of the most difficult tracks that I had to write.
Yeah.
Because halfway into the song, I started like rapping very quickly, very fast, twisting the words, and that's the first time I've ever done that. So it was very difficult to enunciate the words, and try to. But
it came out great though.
Came out great.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah.
And y'all should listen to it when it drops.
Definitely listen to it. All right. So another thing that I want to ask, you being the owner of White Flag Records, right? What do you think? What would you say is? Okay. So where do you see like the record label going in like the future? Like what do you see? Like what's your vision for White Flag Records?
Well, my vision for White Flag Records is to not only expand through music, but to expand through different mediums like video, maybe radio.
Okay.
Do that as
definitely. Yeah.
But the main thing is charity, man. Just giving back to those who don't have it.
Right.
Like it said in God's word, like. Love our neighbors, we love ourselves.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And to me, for some reason, it's just not fair if other people are out there suffering and we have a good year. They deserve that.
Right.
They deserve to.
Enjoy as well. Yeah. And no, that's true, because like one of the things too that I fear. Well, I mean, you've heard it. Jesus was like, on that day of judgment, I'm gonna be like, I was hungry, you didn't feed me, or I needed clothes. Yeah. Like, when were you? Like, no, we're talking about the person next to you. So I think that's a big thing that White Flag Records wants to branch out into charity as well and give that as much, as we can, right? As we can once we're in a position to do so. That's a great thing. Yeah, bro. Let's get back to these wings, man. So where are you originally from?
So I'm from Ghana, West Africa. In the city called Kumasi. Lived there for about 8 years. I was raised and born there. Came here in about 2001, August 2001.
Same. Well, I came in May. No. So as you can tell right now, the blazing chicken is actually blazing, even for me.
Starting to hit. It's more like a slow burn.
Yeah, it creeps up on you. All right. So another question that I have for you, man. Like our producer, Mr. Jude. Yeah. Man, I don't know how he be cooking up like some of the fire beats, like some of the hottest beats, and Daniel be cooking up some stuff too. As for me, like I'll speak on myself. I'm not a producer. I need to learn though, but I feel like everybody in the group like knows how to produce. Even you, like you produce some of the tracks on your project, right? So like, what would you say is like Okay, as an artist, right? What would you say like is your strong suit, and what would you say like is your weakest suit, like when it comes to music or making music or so?
So I say my strong suit. My strong suit is definitely like putting the words together in terms of like my lyrics. Like when I write, just something I'm also building on right now. So I guess you can also say like it's my strongest and my weakest point. But my biggest weakest point is probably the producing side of it.
Okay.
I mean, like every time I think of a beat and I'm producing it,
Right.
there's always something missing.
Right.
And I can't quite put my finger on it, but there's always something missing. So that's probably the part that I need to work on.
Okay.
In terms of my strong suit, is definitely putting the words together, writing my lyrics.
Right.
Which is what I'm also like working on right now. When I write, I try to focus on coherence and how all the words connect.
Right.
And also, work on the metaphors, similes, all of that, and try to work on the syllables as well.
Right. Right. Now, even like I would say, like my weakest area, I would say is like staying on topic. Like if I'm writing a song, sometimes like I find myself like deviating from topic, and I'll just start doing something else. Like right now, I'm currently working on my project, and like you sneak. I'm pretty sure you heard it. Remember last time when I was rapping that to you guys, and then she was like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Oh yeah." You understand? So like, staying on topic is really hard for me, but it's something that I'm working on as well. At this present moment. So who would you say, like, if you had like 5 people to choose right now in CHH, who would you say like would be those top 5 to work with right now?
Top 5 to work with. In CHH. First and foremost, I'm gonna pull a crowd.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna pull the crowd on top.
Right.
Because whenever that guy spits, whenever he writes, there's always not even a speech. It's more like that he preaching. I'm saying some real things that I can connect to. So I definitely like to have him on a song. Definitely Andy, because I feel like he could bring a whole lot of colors to like the track, a whole lot of ideas, a whole lot of creativity.
Alright.
I like to work with him. Let me see. Maybe Triple E.
Okay.
I say Triple E. Triple E because, again, like that boy preaches on all his tracks. Let me see. 4th one. What did I say will be my 4th one? Probably KB.
Okay.
Probably KB. And my 5th one.
Number 5. Kind of tough.
Maybe Dirk. Maybe Dirk Minor.
Dirk Minor?
Dirk Minor, definitely.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So basically, like, you're just going towards, like, the whole Reach camp. Well, Derek's not there anymore. KB's not there anymore.
Yeah.
But, like, people that, were, like, the core of CHH, basically. I mean, for me, I would say, yeah, KB. I would like to work with Kofii. Yeah, that dude is different. Like, it's like his own, he has his own bubble. He raps and then he does a little singing thing to it, so it works well. Number 3, I would say, yeah, Lecrae, definitely. I'll have to have Lecrae on there. Another person would be, I don't know, do you know Esso? Yeah, I would like him. That'll be.
That was actually like
one of the
other than Lecrae, that was one of the people I was listening to. Yeah.
Esso, that's okay. So number 4, no, number 5, right? Cause I said Hovey, Lecrae, KB, Esso.
Esso, yeah.
Yeah, number 5, yeah, I'll definitely have to work with Andy, cause Andy is different. Like he does bring different, like oh my gosh! All right, number 5, Andy, right? But if I had to put number 6, I would say MF.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can't believe I forgot about him.
Yeah. I'll put MF on the table.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, he's different, and like like what he brings as far as like with his visuals, like everything he does is like pretty much cinematic or so, and you know it's awesome to see. And if I had to put a 7, I would say No Big Deal.
Big deal.
He's different too. Like I like exactly what they're bringing, like the indie tribe thing they're doing and all that. But yeah, we got 1 chicken left each. We're gonna go ahead and knock it out on the last chicken. Basically like the last dab on Hot Ones. But while you're eating this last chicken, I need to tell me like exactly what's going on with you. You know, like where people can follow you, where they can find you at,
right.
What to expect in the future and everything. Yeah.
So first, y'all won't follow me. You can follow me on Facebook at my first name Daniel, last name Yeboh, Yeboh. You can also follow me on Instagram at the Kofii. That's spelled TheeKoFii. But right now, my future plans right now, after Life Jacket drops. Life Jacket, that's the
Life Jacket. Yes,
Life
sir.
Jacket Volume 1. After that drops, I'm gonna be heading straight working on my album.
Yes.
Album.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. So, you know, we got like a lot of stuff coming up. As far as like I said, White Flag Records is right now in the stages of building. And if there's anyone out there who, you know, like wants to work with us, you can always go ahead and follow the White Flag's Instagram page. It is White Flag LLC on Instagram. Follow us, DM us. We're looking to work with like, you know, different producers and also rappers as well. We want to construct some stuff together to see exactly what we could bring in the future as well. Like I said, the 2 sponsors for this video were White Flags Records and then CNM Boutique. So check out those links, they are in the bio. Appreciate Mr. Kofii for being here today with us. Chowing down on these hot chicken.
Sure.
I was lying, it is hot. Whew.
Some people thought I couldn't handle it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Drew, you mad?
Yeah. Oh, he said you couldn't handle
He
it?
said I couldn't handle it.
Oh, okay. Well, he's alright. He's definitely salty. But yeah, make sure you guys like, subscribe, hit that link in the bio. And yeah, the 25th of March, War will be dropping on all platforms. The pre-save link to Spotify is in the description, and it's probably out right now. So go ahead, hit that link, listen to the track, and get ready for Life Jacket. We'll see y'all in the next one. Deuces.